This was the most incredible comic book yard sale I've ever been to. I saw the listing on Facebook Marketplace and I noticed it was a local comic dealer that I've purchased from before. His name is Evan Shim. He goes by Evan Shim Collects over on Whatnot and Instagram. And I've bought books from him before, got some great keys and some great deals from him. And he was having this huge sale where he's liquidating a whole bunch of his inventory. As you see, there are multiple long boxes, and there's some really good stuff in these boxes. As you see here, a Silver Age Green Lantern book just sitting right there. I mean, I found some pretty incredible keys and some great run filler. I mean, I was going crazy looking through these boxes. I actually spent 3 hours looking through all the boxes very meticulously. He also had a handful of boxes here with all priced books, a lot of like Silver Age and Bronze Age keys and better books. He also had Funko Pops that he was selling for $5 each. I thought that was a pretty good deal. I don't really collect those, but I know a lot of people do. But there was so many comics and, like I said, great books, and I found some incredible finds, some hidden gems in these boxes. I can't wait to show you. I ended up coming home with with a handful of books, over 2 short boxes full, and I am so incredibly happy. But this was an incredible deal. Let's head home and see everything I picked up. Real quick, here is a peek at some of his priced books. He had a lot of great Bronze and Silver Age Marvel and DC in there. Really cool stuff and very fair prices as well. All right, so I'm back home now, and I ended up buying so many books today at this yard sale. I left with 297 comics. I filled 2 short boxes worth of books. Like I said, the deal was you can fill a short box for $60 or fill a long box for $100. And I ended up filling 2 short boxes, which is basically a long box. He gave it to me for $100, and I bought one of his priced books as well. We'll talk about all the prices at the end of the video, but let's dive into everything I picked up. First off, 3 books here, a series, is called Jungle Adventures, issue number 1 here. These are all high grade, issue number 2 and issue number 3. And these are really cool because these have inking and penciling by Matt Baker, who is that classic Golden Age artist who does a lot of those jungle comics from the Golden Age. So Matt Baker art inside these books, really cool. I got 3 of those issues. I also ended up getting a nice little run of Cole the Destroyer, issue 13, issue 14, 15, 16, 17. I really love the artwork on here. 18, 19, 21, 22. I mean, almost, a nice little run here. There's missing a couple issues, but really excited about these. I mean, Bronze Age books out of the dollar bin. You really can't beat it. And ending on issue 29. So some of these books are just run filler, but I was grabbing stuff that I like and that I collect, and the price was absolutely incredible. But there are a lot of keys in here that I found. You won't believe some of the books that I found. Just wait, because we're going to get to some really good stuff. Continuing on, we have She-Hulk number 5, some Jen Bartel artwork. Elektra, Black, White, and Blood, issue number 1. Black Cat, Infinity Score number 1. Wolverine 15 with that really cool Jubilee cover. Deadpool, Bad Blood, issue number 1. Some great Rob Liefeld artwork. Also issue number 2. Punisher number 1. What If Miles Morales Became the Hulk? Black Cat number 7, some Terry Dodson artwork, Spider-Punk number 4, just a cool book, Domino number 1, Sensational She-Hulk 36, Jane Foster Mighty Thor, really cool Peach Momoko variant, Marauders number 1, another beautiful Peach Momoko artwork, and Mary Jane and Black Cat Beyond. This is a one-shot, and this is another Peach Momoko variant cover. Really cool with them sitting on the motorcycle. And then Spider-Gwen, Gwenverse number 5. Really cool Greg Land cover here. And then also the David Nakayama cover for issue number 5. I believe this was cover A. Just a beautiful, beautiful artwork. Black Widow number 7 with Adam Hughes cover. Ghost Rider number 1 variant. Moon Knight number 9, Moon Knight 14, Gambit number 1 variant cover, Star Wars number 2. This was incredible, but as you see, that big chunk is cut out of the book. I mean, this is a huge book. First appearance of Han Solo, Chewbacca, Jabba the Hutt, the first mention of the Death Star and the Millennium Falcon. I mean, huge Star Wars key, but of course it is incomplete. It's, it's a damaged book, but still really cool to find that for less than $1. And then we have some of these Whitman variants. Star Wars number 4, cool Vader cover, number 8, issue 11, 12, 15, 16. All right, moving on to some Amazing Adventures featuring Killraven, issue number 33. This one's got a lot of creases and color breaks, but still a cool book. I love this kind of weird Bronze Age stuff. Issue 32. This one's a little bit better condition. Now we got Amalgam Comics, Lobo the Duck number 1. Such a cool cover. And then a whole bunch of Atlas Comics. Tiger Man number 2. They're just, they're kind of fun. They're kind of goofy. Tiger Man number 3, Scorpion number 2, the Destructor number 4, the Protector number 4, and then we have Cody Kid, our Western action starring Cody Kid, Gunfighter, and the Comanche Kid. This is issue number 1, the first appearance of Cody Kid. And then Blazing Battle Tales featuring Sergeant Hawk, issue number 1, which is the first appearance of Sergeant Hawk, and that is a character based on Sergeant Nick Fury. I also found this right here, Dark Hawk number 1. It's got some spine ticks, but for less than $1, Dark Hawk number 1, that is so cool. Couldn't believe I found this. That was really an amazing find. And then I also found the Human Fly issue number 1. Also, like a mid-grade copy, but still. First appearance of the Human Fly, or the second Human Fly, I should say. But still, such a cool book. I've always searching for this in dollar bins, and I never found it, but now I did. Really excited. Can't believe I got that and the first appearance of Darkhawk. Pretty incredible. Let's keep going. Moving on with some DC, we have Swamp Thing 92, really cool cover. We have New Teen Titans, issue number 1. This is actually in a nice high grade. The Witching Hour, issue number 45, cool Bronze Age DC horror. This one's in rough shape, but still really cool cover. The Flash 281, Justice League Dark number 10, and number 10 variant cover, Kelly Jones cover, really cool. Also, Superman Action Comics 714, that classic Joker Superman, super cool cover. I really like this one a lot. And I actually found 2 copies of that, so not too bad. Some more Swamp Thing, issue 107, issue number 93, 73 with a cool pink cover. Annual number 3 for Swamp Thing with the gorilla. Another Justice League Dark, issue 29, variant cover. And Justice League Dark 29, cover A. Lois Lane, issue number 11. I just thought that was kind of a cool-looking cover. The Mask, issue number 1. This is the volume 2, though. I thought it was the volume 1, issue number 1, which does have some decent value. But this Series 2, Volume 2, doesn't really have much value, but still cool. Masks #1. Wonder Woman 71 with this beautiful Jenny Frison cover. I just thought that was really cool. And then Justice League Dark issue #12. Look at this Clayton Crane variant. Such an awesome depiction of Swamp Thing. Really, really cool. Clayton Crane does some cool work. Swamp Thing issue #1. That's from Francesco Mattina variant cover. Justice League Dark 28. Some more Bronze Age horror with Forbidden Tales of Dark Mansion issue 15. Really cool cover. With like the scarecrow face in the mirror and the witch. And then a whole bunch of these Justice Society of America. These awesome Alex Ross covers. Issue #2. That is the first appearance of Nate Haywood. First team appearance of the Fourth Reich. And just an awesome Alex Ross cover. Issue #5. Just not a key. Issue #6. Not a key. Issue #7. The first appearance and origin of Citizen Steel. Issue #8. Not a key. And then issue #9 is the first appearance of Kingdom Come Superman. Really, really cool. I also found some Zatanna books. Issue #1. Just really great covers. Issue #2. And then issue #4. It's a 4-part series, but they were missing issue #3. All right, now some indie books. We got Something is Killing the Children 19. Issue #18. I believe those are both minor keys. This is Grimm. I think it's issue #3 or issue #2. Just a really cool Jenny Frison cover. And then another issue of Grimm with another really cool Jenny Frison cover. We got Descender #1. What's the furthest place from here? Issue #1 and issue #2. We got some Gun Honey. Gun Honey, Bad for Blood. Looks like there's 2 issues of that. We got the cosplay cover. Another one of those. Another one of these. We also have Creepshow issue #1 and issue #2. Really cool. Walking Dead issue #1 reprint. Pretty cool. The X-Files issue #1. Issue #2, there's the special numbered edition, and then the regular edition of issue #2. Same thing with #3, the serialized and the non-serialized issues. And then #4, issue #5, and issue #6 from X-Files, as well as Stray Dogs, Dog Days, issue #1. Some more indie books here. I got Witchblade #2, just a really cool Michael Turner cover. Gen 13, issue #2. Issue #3, just love the J. Scott Campbell artwork. Issue #4. We got King Spawn, issue #1. This is the Elementals swimsuit edition or something like that. I just thought it was a cool virgin cover. Oxymoron #1. Just a crazy looking book here. Never heard of it. Might have to give it a read. The Closet issue #1. Definitely a cool book there. Undiscovered Country issue #1. Just a cool variant cover. Pinhead versus Martial Law. Law in Hell. Issue #1 and issue #2. Just some interesting foil covers. We got Silver Coin #1. Barbaric issue #1. This is like a mature variant cover. Gen 13 #1. Gotta love Gen 13. Issue #5. The Troll #1. Crazy looking book. Hellspawn #1. Something is Killing the Children 19. Again, I think I got 2 copies of that. Issue 23. Got a little Keanu Reeves Berserker #2. Something's Killing the Children, issue #16. Gen 13 #7. Silver Coin #1 variant cover. House of Slaughter #2 variant cover. Aeon Flux issue #1. This is the first appearance of Aeon Flux in comic books before the movie came out on MTV. Really cool. I always loved the TV show on MTV, and then the movie came out, which was pretty cool too. So first appearance of Aeon Flux in comic books. That was a cool find. House of Slaughter #1 variant cover. Something's Killing the Children 21. We got Walking Dead 150 blank cover. We got 109 blank cover. And 115. I like blank covers. I always, want to have people do some artwork on them. We'll see. And then this was a nice little find too. This is Walking Dead issue #1, the 10th anniversary edition. And this was the first full color reprint of issue #1. So this one actually is worth a few bucks. Not too bad at all. Really cool. Gotta love Walking Dead. Of course, Wildcats #1. First appearance of Wildcats. Covert action. Really cool. And House of Slaughter issue #1. All right, last stack of indie books, and then we'll move back into Marvel. This was cool. I found a nice little run of Spawn Kills Everyone, #2. This is issue #2, the sketch cover by McFarlane, and then the other variant cover. And then also and then I actually have the full run here, issue #1, issue #2. These are all the McFarlane sketch covers. Issue #3, and issue #4. Very cool covers. Berserker #5, foil cover. Pretty awesome. Gen 13, issue #1 in a newsstand. That was a nice little find, and that's in pretty high grade as well. This was a cool cover. This is Savage Dragon 252. Artwork by Eric Larson. Really, really cool. Good Grief Savage Dragon. Kind of like a play on the Peanuts. We got Haha issue #1, the second printing. I got Spawn 310 and Spawn 311. Eat the Rich issue #1 variant cover. Gunslinger Spawn issue #2. That was pretty cool. And then some of these older Charlton books. This is All New Emergency issue #1. This is actually really early John Byrne artwork. I thought this was really cool. I guess he does the penciling or just the interior art. I'm not sure if he did the cover or not. I don't believe he did. But some early John Byrne art, really cool to find that. And then some more Bronze Age stuff here. All New Geronimo Jones, issue #7. We got Gunfighters, issue 62. Fighting Army, 88. Fighting Army, issue #70. Cool cover. It's actually in pretty nice shape as well. This was a really nice find. This is Tales of Evil, issue #1 from Atlas Comics. This is like a $25 book. It's in high grade as well. Really cool. Gotta love the, the Bronze Age horror from Atlas, Just really cool to find this one. Love the werewolf cover. And then we have Attack, issue #4, little Silver Age Charlton. Cool war books here. Army War Heroes, #36. Fighting Army, 133. Geronimo Jones, issue #9. Fighting Marines, issue #114. A lot of cool Bronze Age war books here. Our Fighting Forces in Action, Attack, issue 29. Some Western, Billy the Kid, issue #98. And then some really random stuff here. Bayou Billy, issue #1. I think, wasn't that like a NES game or something? I remember that like being an old video game. DuckTales #2. Kind of thought that was funny. Chippendale #6. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. And Barbie Fashion 36. Some random stuff towards the end there. All right, continuing on with Marvel books. We're almost done here. We're making some good progress, so I can't wait to show you the best stuff at the end, so definitely stay tuned. I did find Marvel Comics Presents 95, The Origin of Wolverine's Blue and Yellow Suit. It's kind of a popular book lately. Howard the Duck 15. The full run of the 4-part miniseries for Cloak and Dagger. It's their first solo series. Issue number 1 in a newsstand. Issue number 2, 3, and 4, all direct edition. Also found Amazing Spider-Man 145. This one's in pretty low grade, but still to find an ASM for 25-cent ASM for less than $1 is cool. Uncanny X-Men 21, the Carnageized version. Just, I think they're such cool covers. Also, the full run of Howard the Duck, issue number 1, number 2, 3, 4, and 5. I believe this is like volume 4. Also, Sensational She-Hulk number 8. I believe that is a little minor key of some sort. Also, issue number 7. And then Savage She-Hulk 24. That's the second to last issue in the Savage She-Hulk run. And I thought it was pretty cool because it has the not to be sold stamp on there. I just thought that was really cool. I kind of think that makes this book a little bit more unique. And it's got a great cover. Really cool to find that. Also, Marvel Comics Presents 18. This is the introduction of She-Hulk breaking the fourth wall. And of course, you know, that happened in the She-Hulk comics after this was introduced in this comic. And then we saw that, of course, in the She-Hulk TV series as well. But this is where she first breaks the fourth wall. Also, Punisher number 15. This is the first team appearance of Baron Zemo's Thunderbolts. Really cool team there. I'd really love to see that Thunderbolt team. Very cool. Nice little key there. Ren and Stimpy number 4. Gotta love Ren and Stimpy. Barbie number 19. Just an interesting little beach cover. Marvel Age 17 with the Muppets. Hercules issue number 1. First solo series of Hercules. That was a nice little find. And this is in pretty high grade as well. So not too bad at all. Defenders 26. Not a key or anything. Bounty Hunters issue number 5. Really cool Boba Fett cover. Some more Ren and Stimpy issue number 3. And Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man issue number 10. This one's in pretty low grade. But I think this is the second appearance of White Tiger, I believe, because the first appearance was the previous issue. Also found Web of Spider-Man issue number 90. Classic hologram cover. All right, so here we got some Bronze Age romance from Marvel. This is Our Love Story issue 25. It has a big tape pull right there, but still pretty cool. Some more Star Wars, issue number 11. And this is a first printing. That's pretty cool. Savage Submariner, 69. Unfortunately, this is missing the Marvel value stamp, but still great cover. Deadpool, the Gauntlet, number 1. Marvel Superheroes, number 1. Great Moon Knight cover. Fantastic Four, 346 in a newsstand. It's got a little bit of staining on the side, on the spine there. But this is the first cameo appearance of the Time Variance Authority, which, we're seeing in the Loki series. Pretty cool book. Can't go wrong there for less than $1. Luke Cage Power Man 26. Gotta love the Luke Cage books. Also found Gru number 1. Pretty awesome. And this one's actually in high grade as well. There's a little crease there. It looks like it can be pressed out. Dark Claw Adventures issue number 1. Classic amalgam book here. New Mutants number 13. Really nice Peach Momoko variant cover. Deadpool's Art of War issue number 1. Venom 25. This is the 4th printing. Pretty cool cover though with the T-Rex. Spider-Man and Venom Double Trouble issue number 2. Spider-Punk number 5. Ms. Marvel and Wolverine issue number 1. Awesome Peach Momoko variant. I found a lot of great Peach Momoko covers. Captain America issue number 15. This is the Amazing Mary Jane variant cover by Adam Hughes. Really great cover. Love Adam Hughes, and I was happy to find that one. House of X number 3 variant cover. I thought it was Jenny Frison at first, but I don't know who it is, to be honest, off the top of my head. Still cool cover. Avengers number 7. This is really cool. This is the origin of Ghost, which is the spirit of vengeance from 1 million BC. Really cool storyline. And of course, you see him here riding this this woolly mammoth. Very awesome cover. Silk number 2. Giant size X-Men number 1. The Storm variant cover. Just a beautiful artwork there. Guardians of the Galaxy issue number 10. This is the Amazing Mary Jane variant cover from Art Adams. Yeah, I almost forgot. Art Adams cover. Really, really nice. Beautiful cover with Mary Jane and Groot. Deadpool number 9. Werewolf by Night issue number 2. Too bad they didn't have issue number 1 because that actually has some decent value. Gwenom versus Carnage number 2. Really cool cover. And this was a great find. This is Venom number 5, second printing. This is the, the third full appearance of Null. And this is like a $25 book. And it's a nice high-grade copy here. So really happy to find this one. Great cover, too. Awesome-looking cover. Hallows Eve, issue number 1. Really cool variant cover by Art Germ. Really, really nice artwork. And a Rose Besh variant as well. Beautiful artwork on there. Hallows Eve is definitely a very cool character to be depicted in artwork. And then Spider-Man issue number 1. Not too bad. All right, so here's the last stack, and then we're going to get to the best stuff that I found. This is pretty cool. This is the Inhumanoids issue number 1 from Star Comics, and this is an adaptation from the movie or show. Not really familiar, but it's definitely cool looking. Inhumanoids issue number 1. Also, Secret Life of Top Dog issue number 1. Just another cool Star Comic kind of goofy cartoon thing. The Nam issue number 1. Not too bad. Pretty cool little find here. Ghost Rider issue number 20, featuring Daredevil. It's in lower grade, but still a cool, placeholder, little run filler for my Ghost Rider run. Inhumans issue number 3. Amazing Spider-Man 394. Cool, foil cover. Also, West Coast Avengers issue number 1. Not a bad find there. Deadpool number 8. Amazing Spider-Man 56. This is the Alien variant cover. Really cool. This one actually, I think is like a $10 book. Not too bad. Nice high grade. Ravencroft issue number 1. We got some more Adam Hughes, Black Widow. Not too bad at all. Another copy of Spider-Man, Spider-Punk number 5. I guess I grabbed 2 of those by accident. Deadpool number 2. Very awesome Clayton Crane artwork here. Really cool. Deadpool Killustrated issue number 4. It's kind of a play on like the old Classics Illustrated books. Of course, you got like Sherlock Holmes there. Very cool book. The Mighty Valkyries issue number 2. Another incredible Peach Momoko variant cover. Astonishing Ant-Man number 1. Savage Avengers number 3, Carnageized. Got a Carnageized Elektra there. Iron Man 300. Just a cool little milestone foil cover. We got some Bronze Age Marvel horror here. Beware number 2. Very low grade, unfortunately, but for less than $1. Some more Amalgam Comics with Legends of Dark Claw issue number 1, the first appearance of Dark Claw, which of course is a mashup between Wolverine and Batman. Super cool. Ghost Rider issue number 1 from this Marvel Knights run. Separation Anxiety issue number 1, that's the cover A. Incredible Hulk 227. Peach Momoko's Demon Days Blood Feud one shot issue number 1. And then Ms. Marvel and Venom issue number 1. Really cool Peach Momoko variant. And lastly, we have X-Men Annual 13, the first cover appearance and the second appearance of Jubilee for less than $1. I think this is a super underrated book. All right, let's move on to the best stuff that I found. So first, let's start off with the DC books I found. There are some really good ones in here. There was a lot of Silver Age in these dollar bins. I could not believe it. They're not good grade. They are definitely very low or poor grade. Some of them have detached covers. Some of them have little tears and rips. There's some that are decent, but the majority of them are low grade. But for less than $1, I was just grabbing all the Silver Age books I found. Let's get right into it. Superman issue 171. Really cool cover. Green Lantern issue number 28. Silver Age Green Lantern. This one's got some little rips and tears, but it's, the cover's attached and it's complete. Also, Justice League of America, issue number 37, the first appearance of Mr. Terrific in the Silver Age. Nice little key there. Can't go wrong for less than $1 for some Silver Age. Number 37, I mean, that's a low number of Justice League. Also, issue number 39 with the 80-page giant. This one's in pretty rough shape, but still, Silver Age books in the dollar bin. Justice League, issue 112, another 100-page special. How about a 10-cent World's Finest? But as you see, this thing is totally toasted. Honestly, this book should probably just be thrown away. It's in rough shape. But something in me cannot throw away books, even if they are heavily water damaged. This is issue 117. Man, if this book was just a little cleaner, it would be really awesome. It's got a great cover. But a 10-cent World's Finest in the dollar bin. Also, World's Finest 127, also in very poor condition. But I just can't pass up these old books. World's Finest issue number 165 with Batman and Superman. Moving on to some Action Comics, we got issue 287. This one's not horrible. It's got some spine splits, but not too bad. Action Comics 294. Cool looking cover there. Action Comics 357. Action Comics 370. Very cool cover here. This one's in not horrible condition. It's got a big sub crease, and it's got a lot of spine wear, but no rips on this one. Really, really cool looking cover as well. And then Action Comics 407, Superman in the cage. As you see, rough condition, but looks good to me in a bag and board. All right, moving on to Adventure Comics, we got issue 329. This is a key. This is the first appearance of the Bizarro Legionnaires. Really, really cool. Nice little Adventure Comics key in the dollar bin. Silver Age, less than $1. I had to grab it. This is kind of a cool looking cover. This one's actually in decent condition. Adventure Comics 358. Just a really cool cover with the Hunter, and you can see Superman in the scope. Really cool. And then this was another great find too. This was Adventure Comics 365. This one's in not horrible condition. Actually, it's pretty decent. Nice mid-grade copy. The first appearance of Shadowlass in the dollar bin. Really, really great find there. That one's got some decent value. Not too bad. And then Adventure Comics 369. This one's in pretty rough shape. But this is the first appearance of Mordru. Mordru. I can't pronounce it. There you go. All right. We're going to get to some really cool stuff. Batman, giant size, or 80-page giant, issue number 182. Not horrible. I mean, it's got some stains and some creases, little rip on the spine, but pretty cool to find that in a dollar bin. How about Detective Comics 402? This was an awesome find. This is the second appearance of Man-Bat. How awesome is that? Such a cool cover. Unfortunately, the cover's pretty toasted. It's covered in color breaking ticks and creases, but I mean, in the dollar bin, second appearance of Man-Bat, I thought that was incredible. But not as incredible as this here World's Finest issue number 173. So this, they say it's the first appearance of Two-Face in the Silver Age, but it actually is depicting Batman as Two-Face. And then, of course, we have the other issue, which holds a lot more value than this one does. I'll throw it up on the screen. That's like the real first appearance of the actual Two-Face in Silver Age. But still, this is a great book. I mean, in high grade, this is worth quite a bit. This is, a low grade copy. But still, to find this in the dollar bin, it just blew my mind. It was incredible. I couldn't believe it. So those are all the DC books. Let me know down in the comments what do you think about those. Now let's move on to the Marvel, and you're not going to believe what I found. All right, so I'm going to start off with these first because I do not have them in bag and boards right now because they're in the process of being pressed and cleaned. There's some cool keys that I feel like deserve a press and a cleaning just to make them a little bit more presentable. But I found ROM issue number 1 in the dollar bin. That was a cool little find. Can't go wrong, little ROM number 1. Also, Tales to Astonish featuring Submariner issue number 1. These are like reprints of, older books. Like, it's got the same cover as Submariner number 1. But still, holds a little bit of value. Can't go wrong. I'm going to give it a clean and a press. This is Amazing Spider-Man 213. It's actually not a key or anything, but I opened it up, and it's signed by John Romita Jr. So I thought that was really cool. It's signed by John Romita Jr. on the splash page, and I figured, it does have a big rip on the cover. I mean, the book is pretty toasted, but I'm going to clean and press it just to make it a little bit nicer. I also found Invaders Annual number 1. Really awesome book. Unfortunately, this thing is in really rough shape. I mean, look at this thing. Pretty bad, but you know what? I'm going to press it anyway just to make it look a little bit nicer. And, for less than $1, that's an awesome book. Also, Combat Kelly, issue number 9. Just a cool Bronze Age war book. It definitely needs a press, so I'm going to go ahead and press that one. Also, Submariner Special, issue number 2. Another cool book here, but needs a press really bad. Look at that. Also found Daredevil number 80. It's in pretty low grade, but you know what? Can't go wrong with a Bronze Age Daredevil book in the dollar bin. Oh my gosh, I think that's amazing. I'm going to press it, see what it looks like afterwards. As you see, it's got a lot of wrinkles and dents, but it'll look a lot better when I'm done. Also found Avengers, issue number 51. That is incredible. It is in very poor condition, but it's a Silver Age Avengers book for less than $1. I had to buy it. All right, let's move on to the best stuff. All right, starting off with a little Uncanny X-Men issue 160, the first appearance of Ileana Rasputin and the first appearance of Sim. Really cool book. It's in a mid-grade. I don't know. It's maybe a little bit more lower. It's got some spine wear, but still, awesome key to find in the dollar bin. Love me some X-Men. Also, this book here, as you see, this is actually Fantastic Four, issue number 70, but the top half of the cover was cut off. Of course, they did that, when instead of sending back the books from the newsstand, they would just cut the covers off and send like the trade dress piece of the cover, and they would, get reimbursed for copies they didn't sell. So it is a cut cover, but it is Fantastic Four number 70. So something to read, pretty cool. Had to pick it up for less than $1. They also had a cut cover of Fantastic Four 71, the very next issue. And once again, just something for me to read. I can read some Silver Age FF books. Not too bad. How about this? Fantastic Four 86. Man, love that Doom cover. Amazing cover. Silver Age Fantastic Four in the dollar bin. I mean, the book is, it's got a big crease. It's got multiple creases, lots of color wear, lots of spine wear, but the cover's attached and it's complete. Wow, in a dollar bin. That was so cool. Can't believe I found that book. I'm speechless. I love that cover. I also found Iron Man 29. It's got some cuts on the cover here, missing pieces, a lot of chipping, but still, early Iron Man. It's got a great cover. Really, really excited about that one. Also, Tales of Suspense, issue 67, featuring Iron Man and Captain America. It's in low grade, but once again, I know I keep repeating myself, finding these in the dollar bin is just blows my mind. It's incredible. And we'll talk about the price in just a minute because I paid much less than $1 for these books. How about Strange Tales 166? It's got a big chip out of the corner there, unfortunately, but it's got a great cover. I love the purple background. And Silver Age, Silver Age books, regardless of the condition, I'll pay a couple bucks all day long. But we paid much less than $1. Also found Avengers number 27, a very early Avengers, sub issue 30. I mean, it's in rough shape, but it's got a great cover. No big chips out of it, just a lot of little tears and color breaks, but still presents pretty well. Avengers 27, really cool. Here's the big one. This was one of the best finds. I just couldn't believe this. This is Avengers 62, the first appearance of M'Baku. Also the first appearance of, Wakabi. I mean, to find this for $1, less than $1. Huge book here. I mean, in high grade, this book is worth a couple $100, more than that. Of course, you see it's in rough shape. I mean, it's not horrible. It's just, it has all this, probably water damage, but, it still looks pretty good. The cover is nice and flat, and I think it presents amazing. Super excited to find that one. I could not believe that was sitting in there. Very, very cool book. And last but not least, I have Submariner issue number 6. So this is actually the book that I purchased out of his priced bin. He had it priced at $20. And I found all that other stuff, and I was paying such low prices for all the other books. I was more than happy to pay $20 for this book. This is the second appearance of Tiger Shark. I mean, it's got a great cover. I'm working on finishing the Submariner run. I still need a handful of issues, but this is a really clean copy. Looks really good. It's got a little issues on the corners, but not too bad at all. So like I said, it was priced at $20. I paid the $20, but the way I look at this entire purchase, I look at it as a whole. I got a total of 297 books. Plus the 2 free short boxes, that he threw in as well. So that was pretty awesome. I ended up paying $100 for the 2 short boxes, and I paid $20 for this book. That comes out to $120 for 297 comics, which is an average price of about 40 cents a book. So I basically paid 40 cents per comic, and I got some big keys. I mean, yeah, I know a lot of them are low grade. I know a lot of people out there might be watching saying that's not even worth the 40 cents you paid, but in my eyes, in my own opinion, I'll pay like $2-3 for low grade Silver Age all day long. And all the run filler stuff is all for my own personal collection. It's books that I collect, books that I read, books that I love, and I'm really, really excited about this purchase. So thank you, Evan. Definitely check out Evan Shim Collects on Whatnot and on Instagram. He's an awesome guy. I'm lucky to have him living in my area because he has these great sales and deals, and I've purchased from him before and have always got great books at great deals, and I buy from him over on Whatnot as well. So definitely check him out. I'll leave his info down in the description. But that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed checking out this pretty epic comic book haul. The best comic book yard sale I've ever been to, hands down. Awesome books, great prices, and I'm so excited about everything I found. That's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.